ciao lovelies, it's Lunaria here, and it's voiceover Lunaria. I filmed this kind of late one night, so I didn't really get a chance to do a voice, but I'm showing you guys some of the cheap and really cool finds I got from ROMWE.com for my dollhouse. So, can't really remember what I broke these categories into, so we're just going to do this and kind of hope that I get it right. Alright, so this first thing is just some marble patterned wallpaper type stuff. It's adhesive. I used that to make a marble floor in the dollhouse. More details on that later. I think it was like $1. Next, I got these fake plants. I think these were also like $1 each, and I got them for some work that I'm doing on the dollhouse, which again, more details on it later, but it's for my window boxes. This is also just some little fake vines that I got. Again, I think this was like $1. A lot of this stuff was like $1. It was pretty cheap. Next, I got this little handheld sewing machine. Just in case I want to use it for any of my dollhouse sewing, that would be easier, so I hope it does work, because it would be great if it did. I haven't tried it yet though, so information to come. I think that was $3. Alright, these little labels, I'm going to use these for dollhouse frames, but also probably for labels for little dollhouse jars. I think that was like 50 cents, but I think it was on sale. Alright, and then I got these adhesive dots. Got 2 packs of these. These are just those little like sticky dots. I can use them to hold objects down in dollhouse scenes for photography purposes or video purposes, so that's what those are for. Moving forward, I know this is like a category change, can't remember what I did it for though. Let's see. Okay. That's a big box. What is this? Oh, I think this is the little statues. Okay. So, I got these in the desk decor section, where it's basically like, if you go into stationery or home decor, you'll find some interesting little mini fun finds that are called desk decorations. These were one of those. I got 3 of these for, I think it was $2, and they've just got these really cool, they're little like metallic statues. They're really heavy too, by the way, like these are stone. But thought these would be really cool as some accent decorations in my dollhouse, so, and I figured there was no problem with them being kind of large, because sometimes art is kind of big compared to people, so, I don't know, to me it seemed to work out just fine. I think oh there we go, I was struggling with that other one in the background. Alright, let's move those aside and continue forward. Alright, this next thing is supposed to be a phone stand. It was $1, and it was sold as a phone stand foldable chair, but it is actually like just essentially like a tiny folding chair with a little bit of a notch for you to put your phone so it won't fall over. Kind of big for my dollhouse, but it's about the same size as something I would get for a Barbie, or actually no, a bit smaller. I would say I'd get this for something like a Chelsea doll, or smaller Barbies, or Monster High dolls, something like that. See? It's mini, but it's not like tiny. The next thing, I got this little sign. This is a note holder. The inside of it is a paper clip, and it's just supposed to hold like reminders and notes. It is made out of real wood. Both sides are decorated. The front is decorated with what I think is paint, and it's got a little welcome cafe, and there's a little cat on the front, and then the back has some lettering. Here's the front, so you guys can see that the cat's metallic, and the back has some lettering. But yeah, I thought that'd be really cute for my dollhouse. I've used it in a couple scenes already, so it's done pretty good so far. Next up we have, I believe this is the little golden pillar. This is a cake decoration, but cake decorations work great for dollhouse decorations, guys. Just FYI. Oh yes, and then this is a keychain I got with 3 of these little drinks on it, and the way that I basically do this is I find keychains in their keychain section that have little minis on them that would be good for the dollhouse, and then I just very carefully unscrew where the eye pins are in each of these little miniatures, and you end up with little mini items that are no longer attached to your keychains. And these are like little iced coffees. Alright, next up, filming Luna, where'd you go? Oh, here we go. So next up is another keychain, and this one was a keychain that had a bunch of charms that were like tools. So there's like a saw, a wrench. I need filming Luna to hold that up again, thank you. Yeah, there's a saw, a wrench, a hammer, pliers. There's a little hammer. These are really itty bitty. The way that I got these was just to use some needle nose pliers and to pull these off of their little jump rings. And if I wanted them to look even more realistic, I could take off the little hole at the end with a wire cutter, because it's pretty thin metal, so it cuts pretty easily, and it's great for the dollhouse because then you have a bunch of little decorations. This is another keychain that I got. This tennis racket and tennis ball probably would work better for a Barbie or Monster High doll scale, but as of currently, yeah, I think this is just a bit too large for my dollhouse. But I did take the tennis ball for my dollhouse because it can just be like an oversized tennis ball, or I can just use it as a softball or something. It's not super large, so it doesn't really, it's not really too much of a standout thing. But yeah, I'm just showing here the way I take these off of their keychains is pretty much just unscrew them from the eye pin, make sure there's no really like lasting damage, and you've got a little tiny item. It's pretty easy, and it's a really good way to add to your dollhouse inventory because there's a lot of cool keychains out there. That's all I'm going to say about that one. I think all of these are about $1. So this next keychain was a little slot machine. Now this little slot machine keychain, I saw a lot of these in Vegas. Didn't buy one when I was there because I was focusing on a different scale of doll at the time. So yeah, there's a little slot machine. You can pull the lever, and when you pull the lever, the slot actually goes, and you can see if you win or lose. The one thing I would say about this is that the font on the top's a bit unfortunate. It looks like it says something else. It says Lucky Slot, but it kind of looks, that O looks a bit like a U, if you get my drift. Next, another keychain. This one was also $1. It's a little metal baseball bat and baseball charm. These, again, just take these off of the keychain with some wire cutters, and then you have a little metal baseball bat and a little metal baseball. So really, when it comes to keychains, either get some like sturdy wire cutters, or be ready to have some needle nose pliers and be ready to be taking off a lot of the little jump rings. But it's worth it because you do find a lot of really cool little miniature stuff when it comes to getting keychains. It's a little egg filled with little eraser dinosaurs. Now the dinosaurs themselves are a particularly good size to be doll toys. They can fit really well into a dollhouse scene. The egg itself, not so much, but I think I could probably use that for something else anyway. So I thought this would be really cute. These are little sticky tabs. They're like sticky notes, but just basically little bookmarks, and they are these little cats. They are little cats inside of these little cardboard boxes. The reason I got these was because I thought it would be cute to have the boxes. So it's like, these are 50 cents a piece on sale. I'm gonna get these and just use the little cardboard boxes to make my own cardboard boxes, like use them as a template to create more. The next thing in this haul is also stationery related, and it is a tiny toilet. It's a little pencil sharpener. I found this for, I think this was $1, or actually probably less. It might have been 75 cents. It comes with a little miniature unicorn eraser, and it's just a little pencil sharpener, but it looks like a cute little pastel toilet, so I was like, cool, that would work for the dollhouse, and the little eraser is just a bonus, I guess. Next, again, stationery, we've got these shaped erasers that are bunnies with overalls, because of course. These are the right size to where I think they would make good additions to my miniature dolls. They can either be for a scene, or they can just be, you know, characters or hanging out somewhere, but either way, I think these are the right size to make pretty good little additions to the dollhouse lineup. Given that these are shaped erasers, you know, you can kind of tell there's some seams on the sides and all, but it's not terrible, and honestly these look pretty good for little shaped erasers. I think I got both of these for 75 cents as well, so that was pretty nice. Next, and possibly last, we have these little fairies. They have little mushroom hats on their heads. These were in the arts and crafts decorations section, and it comes with a couple different ones. I think it was like 4 or 5 of them for $1, and they're just absolutely cute. Their little faces are adorable. They have cute little blush on their faces. They're pretty simplistic, and they make for particularly good little either fairy characters or just some kind of interesting character in a mini skit or story. So I thought they'd be fun for our little background characters that pop up every so often, but not super often. So, I have no clue what Luna's doing back there, but thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like this video if you liked it, comment down below what your favorite mini find was, and oh, one last thing, because apparently Luna filming this thought to show you guys, but these are spoons. They look like shovels. Okay. Those were also $2, I think. So, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and please remember, more importantly than any of that, to stay awesome and love yourself. And I will see you in the next video, post, or, you know, whatever comes next. Bye, lovelies!